If you get the allegations of being mentally unwell, understand that that person is highly indoctrinated and they need an indoctrinated answer and a systematic answer for what you're going through, and it's just easier to deem you crazy. But hear me out. These are the things that you can say back to these people, or you could say nothing, because the truth will always prevail. The entire program was created in 1950 by a counterintelligence program. It was exposed to the public in 1970. The program itself was defunded and asked to be disbanded because they were using these tactics on civilians. This program is also used in small towns, courthouses, police stations, family court, and much more. It can go very high up or be a local attack to keep you from exposing corruption and abuse. Since all of there have been multiple cases with plenty of evidence and medical proof, along with many medical professionals. These cases are kept hush-hush because obviously they don't want the general public to know that they are in turn designed a program to drive someone insane and appear insane when they speak up, or when they talk about it, or when they go to get any type of help in any type of situation. The program design is to run a slander campaign on you and discredit the target first. This will go deep and far until the target is completely isolated and without any community or any help. Once the smear campaign has taken full effect, they will usually attempt to jam you up legally in some type of way with some type of something to justify and paint the narrative that you are exactly as the smear campaign says that you are. Now you look like a messy individual who's discredited and not trusted. From there, they will begin the psychological torment, which is designed to make the target look crazy if they ever expose it or go insane and off themselves. Everything that they do is fear-based. They will play off your biggest fears and use that to manipulate you and try to make you step outside your character. They will set you up countless times and hope that you actually do snap or publicly lash out and start screaming and make yourself look bad. That's the point. That's why they're like psychologically wearing you down, so you end up setting yourself up from the mental anguish. They will follow you, go into your homes, vandalize your cards, do weird noise campaigns just to let you know that you're there, but that part actually doesn't matter. Hear me out. They are just there for the psychological torment and nothing more. The biggest distraction of all time and the biggest play off others deeming TIs as mentally unwell is the stalking and the distractions to keep you discredited and sounding nutty when you try to explain to someone that people are following you, even though they are. Understand that people following you are really, truly harmless. The real damage being done to you is the discrediting and the smear campaign. They throw these other distractions in just so we do look crazy. Each TI has a bigger picture. They were all targeted by malicious people for a reason. So never let the psychological torment wear you down or detour you from the original corruption and mishandling of your name. They are using these tactics to cover up crimes and make it so you're not even paid any mind to when you do speak up and expose it. Because what you have to expose is big. So the whole point is to discredit you and make you look insane. When you do finally speak up, your name has been discredited, you've been mentally tormented, and the story of the truth sounds so insane that telling the truth will further get you attacked and further targeted by the general public without them even realizing that they're partaking in your abuse by just automatically deeming you as crazy even though you're sitting there telling people the truth. It's just another way to get the entire public and anyone surrounding you to join in on abusing you, literally. Because the story sounds so crazy that when you do speak up, you sound insane trying to tell people the abuse that you're going through. And then you'll have like weenies that pop on to remind you and tell you that like you're crazy and, further discredit your mind and shed doubt on very obvious situations and setups that you've endured. The whole point is to drive them crazy in a psychological way that can't really be seen by other people or felt by other people. It's the constant stonewalling of everywhere that they go for help. It's real torment and psychological warfare on this human being, and the more that they speak up, the more they are abused and attacked, because that is the point. That is the entire point of it. So, pay them no mind, because there's something that they're trying to stop you from doing, something that they're trying to stop you from telling people, something that they're trying to stop you from exposing, and yes, they will go to incredible lengths to keep you silent, okay? But everyone isn't just randomly being attacked and followed. There's a bigger picture to every single one of us. And if you put us all together and we'd expose everything, we would have a whole new world because everything would be tanked and exposed. That's what I mean. They're trying to stop you from exposing abuse and things that actually happen to you under your name. Like, this whole thing was designed to discredit you. The gang stalkers are there to make you, to drive you psychologically, to torment you psychologically. And then when you tell people you're being stalked, when you tell people there's people running into your home, when you tell people there's people vandalizing your car, when you tell people that the police are watching you and following you, when you tell people you're getting stonewalled at courthouses and police departments and everything else, you know what I mean? It's just to make you look crazy. But you're the one experiencing it. You're the one making all the phone calls. You're the one getting blacklisted. You're the one getting followed. You're the one getting stonewalled. You're the one with the proof and the evidence. So they want you to take all of your time and energy out on that situation, but really that situation is to distract you from a very large situation that you have full control over once you stop letting these people scare you. You know what I mean? They will do the most to make it so you're homeless, to make it so you're carless, incomeless, completely discredited, tanked in every which way you look, have no support, have no family, have no friends, and look like a complete nut job. But the point is to see through the program, to literally dismantle it by being smarter than the program and exposing the program. So the program is designed to stop you from doing something else and exposing something else. You know what I mean? And it is to make you look crazy. So you're going to have to be prepared for the backlash, and you're going to have to be prepared to be called crazy. And that's part of it. Like, we kind of got desensitized to giving a crap what anybody thinks about us. And that is literally the key to getting through to the other side of this, is you cannot care. Okay. When you make the decision to speak up and tell people what's happening, you know, focus more on the main corruption, but also let them know, like, this is for real. I'm for real being stalked. Like, and this is why, and this is how it's happening, and this is what they do. So give them so much facts and so much evidence that people can no longer argue with you. And then your evidence to back up the things that you figured out by being intelligent and paying attention and having awareness. You know what I mean? It's not that hard to figure out, but it is crazy. Like, it's crazy that people would go to these lengths to try to destroy another human being, and it's hard for the general public to believe you, because, I mean, think about how hard it was for you to believe at first that this was happening to you. For one, you're like, well, who am I? Like, why do they, like, what, you know what I mean? Like, why am I so important to these people to destroy? And that's hard to accept. Like, so you're like, yeah, no one else is going to believe me, because I don't even, like, believe this. This is crazy. Like, why are these people doing this to me? Who am I? Like, what is this? You know what I mean? You go through all of your personal doubts and confusions, and think about how you felt when you first, like, realized what was happening to you. It was so hard to believe. It was so crazy. So give people the grace that it is hard to believe. It is designed to make us look insane. It's designed to make us look crazy. You know what I mean? So when you do get the constant accusation of being mentally unwell, try not to take it personally, because it literally is what they tried to do. It's the whole point, the whole purpose of the entire program, the entire discrediting, the entire smear campaign, the entire false allegations, the false accusations, the false reports. Like, all of that is tied together to make you look crazy. And then while you're going through all of that, you're also being stalked and tormented. So, you know, but you're all supposed to take yourselves out. So you're pretty powerful and you're pretty awesome, because that's really what it is. They drive you so far insane. They isolate you so much. They do the craziest things. If you speak out, you're further abused and further discredited and further humiliated. And you just have to be okay with it. You just have to be okay with it, because you're not wrong and you're not lying. You know what I mean? And the truth will always prevail. And then everyone that laughed at you, everyone that called you crazy, can sit on that truth. And they will have to face, you know, they'll have to face it. The music, everything. You know, it's universal law, baby. Everything comes back around. Some of the people that partook in your slander, like I said, they're like programmed to just automatically deem you as crazy and like further abuse you and discredit you without even realizing that they're abusing and discrediting you. And then we're supposed to get instantly triggered and then yell and lash out back at that person. So they're like, oh wow, they are crazy. But really, you've been fighting for your life for years and you're just fucking tired. You know, you're tired of defending the fact that you're not crazy. So it gets old, but keep shining, keep moving. I love you guys so much.